Hello and welcome to map making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB. You are very, very welcome. And we are back to my final ever map build. Who have we got there in the chat? Is that David Mills? Hi, David. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I am doing fine at this end. Just getting settled in for a bit of the old map making. And what's going on with that? Oh, maybe I'm my stream lagging a little bit. I think we're good. Hello, this old gamer. Excellent. Curious. My screen doesn't seem to be matching up with. No, it is. I think maybe I'm just going do lal. It's very weird. Don't think I'm sharing my full game screen with you. Very, very weird indeed. Bear with me a second. I'm just doing some cross compares here. That's right. No, I've chopped the top of my screen off and I did not know. Well, this old gamer, it's really good to have you along for the ride. That's very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Is there anything I can do? Right, bear with me a second. I'm going to throw you onto a different screen. The only one I've got available is the end screen. Don't go away. You haven't missed the stream. I'm going to keep talking. I'm just going to see if I can work out why we haven't got the whole screen here. So anyway, let me throw this screen up. Oh, I can't even do that. Dang it. Nope. Well, I'm going to be editing and you're missing the top section of the screen. If I do that, you can see, hopefully, in the horizon. That's very, very weird. I don't know why it's doing that. And the only way I could do this is to restart. And I'm not going to restart. Not at this point. Very, very odd. Very, very odd indeed. There we, yeah. I can see the entire window, but you can't. Right, so what I'm going to do today, other than catch up on the chat, what's up? We see a large body of water and rivers. There is all of that, and Random Fives in the house. Hi, Random. So yeah, it's my final ever City Skylines map build. Why it looks a little bit messy from up here, I think it's actually, gameplay wise, probably my best work ever. Yeah. At the moment, I'm working my way around the mountains, making the outer mountains look a little bit more reasonable. This morning I was on stream, and amongst other things I put in these three little pointy spikes here. They seem like a weird thing, but they are out of the 25 tiles, so I really don't mind. It's a 100% vanilla map, so I don't mind that. We're going to have water pouring out of mountains, and we're going to do some more mountains. Mountain drawing, why not? And he came here to watch the top of the screen. I don't know. What is... That is so weird. I don't want to restart the stream. How much? Let's see how much you're missing of the top of the. You're missing a substantial amount. In fact, the whole screen is wrong. The whole screen. We've chopped off the right. We've chopped off the left. Weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me see if I can't do this live. Hang on. Let me. Which is the. That's the one, isn't it? Bear with me. I might be about to break the stream, but okay. Okay. This is. Yeah. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We will make this thing work if it's the very last thing that we do. And it probably will be. No, that's not the... Look, it was shift. Alt, I mean. Right, and... Right, I think... Woohoo! I think we can make this thing work now. Once we persuade that to go up there. And then this inside here. Look at that, I fitted it. Hey, everybody. BonBonB Too genius. Right, now you can see what I'm seeing. The aspect might not be the same, but hey ho. Right, we're working. I'm going to do some terrain work along here. And I might even, time permitting, start work on the Uwitsa Castle. That's the one. 4-0 on Rocket League. Do you know what? I've had a real good run of results on Rocket League tonight. A real good run of results. I have no complaints. Yeah. Right, so let us start terraforming. You've got to watch this old gamer to get that one. You've got to. And if you don't watch, why aren't you subscribed to this old gamer? He's always on my channel. Can't get him off my channel. And what is... Where's my... I am confused. Why don't I have any editing? Random, Anapu, you're the experts. Why do I not have anything here? I can't change my brush size. Where's my menu? Where's my menu? That is very, very strange. I'm going to restart the game. Do I have a screen I can share? I don't think I do. Other than the end screen, which isn't ideal, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to restart the software. This is weird. Why have I not got any... Ah. Well, the thing is, I was using it this morning, and before starting the stream, I tinkered with something that I wanted to try, and it was working then. So where's it working now? You have the same problem. Ah. Ah-ha-ha. Wonder what mod that could be then. This is going to be a short stream, isn't it? I mean, I could do networking. I could. I might have to. If I can't actually work the terrain in the terrain editor. That is frustrating. Restarting is useless. I won't restart. Hi, Harry. Right, okay. Well, this is going to be hilarious, right? Because given this is a city builder game, you'd think I would be pretty handy with networking. And the answer is actually not really. Because I don't actually build enough. So I am going to hand tool an intersection. Now there was one, bear with me. This wasn't actually my plan for today. So let me find the intersection. I saw one I liked, but I don't want to actually just plop it. I want to actually build it from scratch. So let me do a little search on the workshop for that. There it is. Let's go with this one. And with any luck, we've got an image I can refer to now. Right. Well, first things first, we are going to need a highway. Going to need a big old bridge. Shall we start with the big old bridge? I'm going to start with the big old bridge. Also a game, and hang on a second. Let me catch up on this chat. It could be important. I saw some mods have been updated in the last few days. Maybe it's that. I was about to load my map after a few months so I can check it. I have the same problem. Good. Right, okay. Restarting useless. Hello. Why a short stream? Well, I'm in the map editor, and the map editor isn't working. Well, the terrain tool isn't working properly. I've got what looks like a single point editor, and I need to have various brush sizes. I set the terrain brush from the oil and the mineral resources. Would that work? That can't possibly work. You can't be serious. Ah, wow. You might have just saved the stream. That? Okay. Right. Anapu, you're a hero again. Right. I don't need to do any big old bridge work at the moment. Or intersection work. You are a hero. Okay. Cheers, gamer. I'll catch up with you later. I'll drop you a message. And maybe we'll get a session in, or I don't know, discuss just how we're going to organise the next stage of Cities Skylines 2 and all that. Anyway, bye. Go and do some work, alright? I've had my day of work. It's your turn now. It's great being able to mock the Americans being a few hours behind. We finish work and they're still at work for a few hours. Dang Americans. They don't know anything apart from like how to conquer society. They've done a very good job of that. I'm butchering the English language, which frankly we were doing a very good job of butchering up without their help over the years. I know we mock American English, but do you know what? We were doing a mighty fine job of breaking it. So there we go. Right. What's this? Ooh. Also, there are problems with the water sources that we can no longer modify in the volume of water. Well, good thing. I think, other than Uwitsa Castle is going to need a moat over here. I think that, in fact, let's just let's try it. Yeah, see what you mean. I see what you mean. Get rid of that before it becomes a problem. Oh, it's paused anyway. But anyway, yeah. So I should be okay until whatever it is resolved. Meanwhile, I can change map size using your very hearty trick. Thank you so much for that. That's saved me a lot of work. Or a lot of heartache or something. Oh, bit of game lag there. That's not helpful. We'll do a little bit of that. And we'll do some work down here. Just to give it a bit more of an interesting shape. There we go. Hi Matthew. Hi. Hang on, let's catch up with all the chat. Let's get them all in order. Right, Harry plays. Remember what I told you yesterday to make the rail work and avoid potential game breaking bug? Set it as default in Anarchy. I remember. Don't know if I'm going to use it, but I remember it. We'll worry about that if it doesn't work later. Your PNW build rocks. Pacific Northwest, am I right? What's the map name? Good. Made it right. There are also problems with read that one. How are you? Break my heart. Coastal road you put in reminded me so much of Juneau, Alaska. Oh, talk amongst yourselves. That's fine. Can I talk a bit louder? I've got it on maximum. I've got it on maximum, I think. Hang on. Right, that is every bit of audio absolutely on maximum. You won't get any louder than that. If we get any game sounds now, it'll, anything. If I get a notification on Facebook right now, you're going to get it. Yeah, it's literally. I think it's probably a problem with your speakers. Anyway. Where were we? Game is at its end of life. It still gets new bugs. Yeah. Oh, I bet you were angry, Anapu. I bet you were. I'm doing great. How you been? How's Bon Voyage? Bon Voyage is coming along. There's where we are at the moment. Just working on these last couple of mountains on the run, and then I'm working on the inner mountains just to add a little bit of height density. Probably do something along here, maybe in this space, put in the mountain or smaller hill in this area, just to, otherwise all you have is an outer ring and it looks a bit silly. But yeah, let's just use the pre-generated textures to help us decide what bits should go up and what bits need to come down. Actually, I might choose the right tool. That's a bit better. Lovely. That'll do. What's going on at the top here? Let's etch some shapes out of here. Pump up one side, drop down the other side, and you get something a bit interesting. Is that everything we're going to need to do? Maybe we can do an etch down here as well. I'd like a smaller brush, so let's cheat. Brush size down and back to terrain. Bloody hero, Anapu. Gotta say, bloody hero. Never let it not be said. Oh. There we are. Is everything good here? I think. Pavel's here. Hi, Pavel. Not some really good map makers in the house tonight. At random 5, Game Anarchy had an update. Could be. Oh, don't use them. How do you not use Game Anarchy? What? I thought that was the one that you had to have, and everything else was optional. Anyway, let's do some more. Oh dearie dear, how are we going to do this? We'll start with what we've got, and then we'll maybe move up. And again over here. Soften that. Putting all this effort into mountains that people aren't going to get anywhere close to. It's going to be off there in the distance on the edge of their 25 tile build. It's hilarious really, isn't it? Especially when you put in something that you'd expect nobody to see. I know there are people over the years that put things in just for me to find. They get really upset if I don't. I put this in for you, BonBonB. Why didn't you include it? And I go, well, I missed it. You hid it so well, I didn't notice it. Ah, so funny. Brush size down. Back to this. I will. And tweak these in a moment. This definitely horrific at the top there. Horrific. Oh dear. Probably kind of like it actually. That's created something a bit different there. And now bury the mountains in trees. No. No. I feel like the green on top could be covered with snow. Yeah, I did think about using sand for snow. Patience, you go and got the mountains without sanding. I don't know about patience. It's just therapeutic, isn't it? Where you just switch off a bit, and these things just happen. Oh, gold. Hang on, I might have to turn the strength down on this. Put strength down. Better. Now try that again. Definitely better. Definitely better. But yeah, it's therapeutic. You just switch off and get on and just be creative. It's art, isn't it? What we're doing is art. And as always, some artists are better than others, and makes you wonder why you can't achieve what they're doing. The skill of some of these map makers is unbelievable. and the just like the thought process. I mean, a classic. I mean, we always go back to Sidai. Classic is with Sidai. It's the total map design, the way it comes together for a Sidai map. It is just remarkable work. Just remarkable work. Anyway, am I happy for that to be hidden? I think it is. I will do a little bit of light editing over here, and then I think this area is more or less done. We'll chisel a bit more out of here. In fact, let's get straight in there with this. In fact, that's almost going to work really well just on its own. Take some of the weight out of there. I will how's that? How's that from over here? That I don't like, even though it's not going to be seen. I don't like it. Let's undo some of the work there. There we are. That's got to be a bit better, surely. Oh, owl. Now you're talking. Now you are talking. Real leader of I'm confused, hang on. Yeah, real leader, visionary, great creator, not just maps, themes and LUTs as well. Tell you who else is a really good theme maker, although the one thing that you find with their work is it's usually low resolution. So I'd say if you're playing on the potato and you're looking for a really interesting theme, oh, I think they've not deleted off the workshop, I think. And that was It's Okay. I went looking for some of their maps the other day, and so I kind of wanted to do some specials or whatever, creators that we would have forgotten about, and yeah, I think they've taken their stuff off the internet, or well, off of Steam, which is a real shame because they were so different. I think the only, if they are off of Steam, the only record we've got of their work is what's on my channel. If you've not had a look at It's Okay, check out the maps list. I say the themes were always a little bit on the low resolution, so don't be expecting to be able to zoom in and get real sharp imagery at all, but they really made some very interesting stuff. They made a different theme and a LUT for each of their maps, and they were all striking. I think it's a bit sad to say that their maps weren't necessarily the most exciting. They were always, yeah, I mean, they were fine. I don't want to be too much of a downer on it. The maps were okay. It's okay. They were okay. They were, I mean, on the like map of the month, they're always around about 10th or 11th, usually that sort of area, just about hovering in the lower reaches of the top 10. One or two did a bit better, but not many at all. So yeah, That's one to check out if you're looking, if you can find them. That's if they may not even be on Steam anymore. Just got vague recollections of looking for him and them having gone. Oh, I don't like that. That's got to have to be something different. Not liking that at all. Hang on. That's not so bad now. And then Erg. Not having that thing for the quick adjustments is really annoying. Right. That's alright. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's catch that chat. So yeah, the green on top. Oh well, yeah. I was going to talk about sand. I did look at the potential for sand on the mountaintops, on the green areas. And let me show you. Where are we? Sand. There it is. With this theme, the sand is quite bright, but it's not snow, is it? Really? I don't think that it's a bit too creamy, and I don't want to use a theme mixer. So while I would have liked potentially to have snow-capped mountains, just doesn't quite work for me as snow. So I'm afraid that idea has gone and wandered. So that was the mountaintops. Excuse me. Yeah, the snow decals. I want to keep this 100% vanilla. My last map, with the exception of the theme, it's going to be 100% vanilla. It could be tundra lichen at the top of the mountains, not grass. Yep. What vanilla asset I'm going to use for that? Vecchio Cristo, indeed. Bit low res, the Vecchio Cristo themes, but they are spectacular. And not to everybody's taste, obviously, but they're spectacular. Owl and Bringer, yeah, I agree with those two. Clara, oh, yeah, that came out just before the viewer's choice, and I'm pretty sure were it in the viewer's choice, it would have been one of the top 10, I think. Quality. Well, now complicate, yeah, CS2. If there's map making, maybe. Oh, there you go, random. All the 11 maps by It's Okay you've reviewed aren't on the workshop anymore. The first one was episode 171, last one 948. Big Cap. Oh yeah, they were very busy, very busy. So do check out those. Check out the reviews, people, of the It's Okay maps. If only for the theme and the LUT. The maps, not spectacular, but what made them spectacular was they went to the effort of making unique themes and LUTs for every single one of them. Lichen can be green. Okay, well, if we're going to be doing that, let's go vegetation. Brush size single. Wow. It's going to take about a zillion of these to cover the top, and I don't see it making much of a difference there. I'll try that one. Yeah, not really much of a difference there. If I go with a, I could go with a dark. I mean, that's potential, but the draw distance, they're going to pop out, I think. Let's do this ridge here, slightly lower. Yeah, there you go, about this distance. So I don't know, probably not. Boosty and boosty. Gone. I will be using these obviously because we've got rivers and wetland and stuff. Right, was I doing some work? I was, wasn't I? Let's come back over here. I want to pop in a hill or a ridge or something in this area here, just so that we have a little bit of depth to the mountains rather than just looking to the horizon seeing one mountain. You want something in front of it to add it a bit of interest. So let me do that. And switch over to brush size larger. Switch back to this. Let's throw in a slab of something about here. Probably not that much. Or actually, maybe one about here. And one about here. This one probably wants to try to work out the footprints. Horrible, but maybe we can do something with it. Ooh. Is that a dinosaur's face there? Right here. Two eyes. A nose and a, I don't know, sticking its tongue out. Oh dear, hell. Right, okay. Back to where I was. Where was I? Oh yeah. How. Smaller brush. And terrain tool. I'll do some largest brushes. Ah, dear. Yeah, that'll do it. You don't think you see the dinosaur? It's yeah. It's probably just me. Don't worry about it. Probably a bit of carryover from Jurassic Cities on last week's Cities Skylines 2 o'clock. One of the Chewits commercial, one of the best commercials from 80s TV in the UK. So funny at the time. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Oh, wrong button. Wrong tool even. Do you know what? This is getting close to being usable, I think. That adds what that foreground needs. Also leaves us great framing of the waterfall section, which hopefully will look a lot more splendid when I finish detailing it. So framing of that looks good. Up here, which is the other waterfall area, still in two minds as to whether this should connect up with that, or maybe have a waterfall coming off of here and joining up with that. I think we might end up doing that. Just you can never have enough little waterfalls on the go, can you? Surely. But yeah, like that. Not sure about this. This is very, because of the way this is viewed from this angle, that's kind of like cat's cradle, interlocking fingers. I don't like it. So let's do away with it completely and redo it so that it feels like it's drawing our eye rather than giving us a headache. So I think if we draw that in there, draw that in there, and this will have to be etched out a lot, I think. Again, be easier if I had easy access to the sliders, but I'm being lazy, being so lazy. Brush strength can come down a bit, as can the size. Oh. Back to that. Where are we? And Harry Plays. Are you talking about a recent short on their YouTube channel? Did I miss something? It says there'll be new editors and modding support. Oh, that's short. Yeah. There'll be, yeah, new edits. I saw that. It wasn't very specific. Editing tools or something they said. Or he said. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that though. Not entirely sure what they meant by it. Still concerns me that the main menu button says editor. I'll take that out, bring that back in and push that back a bit. Yeah, editor rather than editors. and really don't like this. Brush size right down. Done it again. So it's a bit of a, really not liking the ability to, there we are, that's got to be. Going to bulk out this a bit there. And a softener. Quite want to do that. This needs fixing. Right. Still not liking this ridge. Not liking it at all. Maybe. I really don't like it at all. I hate it. Not like it. I hate it. I'll get rid of it completely. If anything, we'll send it backwards. Back this way. Oh, bigger brush. Bigger brush. There we go. Oh, done it again, haven't I? Oh dear, there's going to be all sorts of resources out on the edge of the map. You go, why did BonBonB put ore and oil and fertile all the way out there? And you go, well, he was faffing about with the editor and it was broken. Oh, that's not pleasant. There it goes. Here we go. Now I don't like this ridge because we have the green top to it all the way along. So I'm going to try and elevate a little bit of weight into it. Are we feeling a bit better about this now? I think that might do. Hi Source. What a great name. What a great name. Right. So those mountains are definitely better. I'm good with these here, apart from we now just need to do a little bit of feature detailing along the ridges, but I'm good with them. I think I'm gonna have to do feature detailing around all of these ridges. Like I actually started on this one's done to a degree. We've got all the etchings, etc. Not all of them actually. We've got probably a little bit of fine work. Done it again, haven't I? Come on, back to there. that one's definitely done. And then yeah, just putting a bit of character into the sides. But that's pretty well done over that side. Be doing that with all of these edges. So I'll be coming to little bits like here and just going, right, okay, well, you're going to have a bit of love, and it also just makes these feel a little bit less just gouged, I guess. Just a cookie cutter like here. And maybe here as well. So we'll get that out just to soften up those edges there a bit. So yeah, I'll be doing that with all of the plateaus at some point. What did you miss? Oh, I did the streak. You missed the streak. Castle. Ooh, it's a castle. Height. What shape? What size? How much of this do I want taken with the castle? And how much? I don't think I want to go all guns with this. I mean, this is a kilometre. It doesn't want to be anything like that. How about tucked into this corner over here? Let's see what we can come up with, right? I'm going to doodle a castle. Wall. Wall? I think I find it quicker under rock, don't I? Try again. Rock. I think we find it quicker by scrolling through all of these. Ah, I thought I did. Had I not? I'm sure I found them quickly that way. Ah, maybe just under castle. There we go. That's a way of finding them. Let's see what we can come up with. Well, there's one off in that direction. Don't know if I want to do that because you get the curved edges, don't you? Mind you, it could be worse. The temptation to use the Chirpwick. Yes, you'd need DLC for this, wouldn't you? Don't think I've really had a good look at the Chirpwick. Hang on. Not roast. Goodness me. Just need a road. Come on. Thank you. That'll do. Well, we're not going to use it, but it's going to be a giggle. It's a magnificent model, isn't it? It's an absolutely magnificent model. I mean, kind of want to. Hang on. What was the... Oh, it was Park Life, wasn't it? Yeah. the footpath in there, that would class as a network, wouldn't it? And if that classes as a network, then then having this but not having it would break the map. I'm thinking I'd rather not risk it. I love it, but I'd rather not risk it. There you go. This is just a thought, okay? I'm just off on a little tangent. What's that? You shouldn't place buildings like that in the editor. It may cause some problems. Well, I put it in. I took it out. I took it in and took it out. And if I have any problems, then what the hell? I'll cry about it later, right? I haven't got a clue what I want to do here. I haven't got a clue. We'll whiz you around that way. Connect you up in there. How are we doing on the elevations? Are we able to? Oh, we are. Ah, well. Well. It's exactly what we're going to do then. Bring it up. Spigot that way. Right. Do we see the terrain in there? We don't really, do we? We do in the middle. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Is that right? You're right in there. Maybe we can hide that with something. And never mind, in the past, deleting buildings and footpaths would leave paths and spawners. All right. Okay. That's interesting. Right. Now, liking the shape with the elevation in there. Let's go with some of everybody's favourite castle biddly bits. If I rotate that so that the door is on the inside, then we won't have any complaints from map reviewers. There, one. Two. Do you know what? I won't have one in that corner. Doesn't feel like it wants to be there, so I'm not going to put it there. 3. Right, this external wall. And again. Let's see if I can move the position of the sun in the sky. It's bugging me where it is there. Well, it doesn't make any difference about. Oh, blimey. Do you know what? We'll leave it where it is. We'll just leave it where it is, alright? I'm thinking moat. If we can have a moat, I'm thinking drawbridge, which we will need the footpath. And we're going to need it elevated. Oh, goodness me, hang on. Are we elevated? Doesn't look like it's elevated. Well, it's elevated at the ground level, which is bloody clever if you ask me. Don't know how I managed to do that. Elevated. Thanks, Mr. Motorbike. What would happen if we did something like this? I just think I would rather have it normally elevated. What happened? Let me go in 20. I am in 25 tiles. Okay. Well, I knew that. Duh. Right. Elevated. That's better. That's much, much better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same again. Excuse me. Place better. So we are going to have ourselves hang on. Wow. It's moving the pillars as well. What? Can you, like, not be connected or something? That'd be great. Oh, cheers, random. Okay. I think we will have we got anywhere in here that we can connect this and it looks like it's actually not so much that way, maybe this way. It's too high though. It's way too high. Why didn't somebody tell me it was too high? Cree self-helpers, you're rubbish. Right. Oh dear. Notes, segments, notes. There we go. In fact, if I put, I'm going to leave that pushed into there actually. It's out of sight. Nobody really notices it once you get in there. Right, so we're going to have the entrance to a castle here. I would like to have Yeah, let's go for a wall and then an external gate here. Right, let's go for the wall. Wall! I need a wall. Okay. Cancel. It's almost perfect. Almost. Will anybody notice? Other than me? Possibly. We'll drop the wall, I think. There we are. Beautiful. In fact, let's grab that. Slap bang middle. Back a little bit. There we are. Nice. Very nice. I think we'll be putting the moat through there. How am I going to make this moat work? It's very tight, isn't it? Very, very tight. Let's see what the game will let us do. Brush size 1. No, brush size 1. Oh, it won't let us go down to 1. That is going to be a problem. That is going to be a big problem. Because I kind of need a brush size 1. The only solution I can think of would be to sink a road in there. Let's go with that for now. It's going to end up with all sorts of flooding, isn't it? So you get that. Gotcha. And then, oh, apparently there's a node in the middle there. Who knew? Probably a path would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably a path. Let's go back to the paths. And if I do it ground level, can I sink it? Is the game going to let us be sensible? Also notice that this menu is off the screen slightly. Nope, I cannot change the height at ground level, which is again something a little bit weird. So we'll take all of those, and again get my fingers on the right buttons, drag it over to here, see what happens if we drop this. No, it's even that's too wide. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until we get the terraforming tools back to be able to put the castle moat in, which is frustrating. Doesn't mean we can't work on the castle though. Also, oh, can you hang on a second? I'm all fingers here. Like such. I'm tempted to extend it by one further over this way. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I rotate that, we can just get some different shapes in the process. That's interesting. Don't want to pop it there. I'm going to have to rotate this one. So, oh bloody hell. Get that. Move that out of the way. What? Why have you gone up there? That's weird. Weird behaviour from the map editor at the moment. And then we bring this guy down. Could it be overgrown, possibly, with the tree? I don't see why not. Yep, that could do it. I'm happy with the shape there. I do want to have some... I'm going to move these. Not delete them, move them. Excuse me. Thank you. Move them up and out of the way a bit. Where we go here. If you fill it with water, it will show the flooding sign. Yeah, this is the thing. That's why I didn't want to do it. I want to terraform it, but I need to have the smaller than 50 size brush. Thinner stitch I was able to get with terraforming tools is 3 units wide. Maybe slightly thinner could be possible. Don't know how much water will be very deep. True. I mean, the thing is, I can always... It doesn't have to be as narrow as this, but without the brush going down to size 1, which of course for the resources, why would you want the size 1 brush? I get it. Yeah. Alternatively, I don't really want to go with the trenches, but trench, well spelt. You are a hero to your language, BonBonB. Hang on, I'm going to move it in there by hand. I mean, maybe we can use it. Maybe. If it looks alright, it looks alright. But I had an idea, you see, for terraforming with the what's it called? I'm just going to do it with the trenches. Bottled out, basically, yeah. Oh, don't want to do that. wanted to do was this, and then this, and then we do have a slight overhang here. I did spot it, don't worry. Come on, fingers. Like so. Yeah. If I move that back. Ah, there's a thought. I've just thought of something. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Don't worry, the battle is not lost. Okay. I might not be able to do it today, but I have worked out how I'm going to make this work. Back to space already occupied. It's fine. Well, we'll do it with move it in a minute. That's fine around that way. Probably upgrade a couple of sections with what? Excuse me. Right. Yeah, we'll probably upgrade a couple of sections to the unbroken wall. Look. I want the node. Give me the goddamn node. Then this one. How was that? Was that right? Sort of. There is going to be a water-filled moat. It's just not going to be the ditch. So if you want to break into this castle, you need to get in through the outer wall, and then in through the inner wall, and then over the ditch. Oh, I forgot about the moat as well. You've got to get over the moat. And you can come in. And you can come in. Come on. Grab the node. In she goes. Goes there. And you can peel in here. Right. So maybe a few sections upgraded, which would be, where's my upgrade button? There it is. I think we'll have all of around. Oh, wow. Did not. Oh, that's happy. That's happy now. Okay, we'll do very interesting the way some of this is rendering. Very, very interesting. So if I do that and that, do you know what? That'll do, I think. Number 5. Wouldn't the ditch be outside the walls? Both. People inside the castle won't be able to walk right up to the walls. But both is what I'm going to say. If you jump over this wall, you're dropping into a ditch. So it's layer upon layer upon layer. And what happens once you jumped over the wall into the ditch? You climb out of the ditch, you're still faced by the giant walls of the castle. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. You're not wrong, but you're wrong. Oh man. How close am I to giving up tonight? How long have I been going? An hour and 20. A little bit longer. Not much longer. A little bit longer. Okay. So what I want on the outside of here is... what other options have I got? The Heritage Hotel. Really don't think that's a good idea. As beautiful as it is, I don't think we're going to be requiring people to use that. Okay, I think we have one. Oh, try it again. One. And one. And come on. Oh, it won't let me do it because of the curved path. And I can't select the straight section. Oh, come on, editor. You are having a laugh. Why can't I select the straight section? Alright, freeform it is then, right? Right, it's a straight freeform road. Or wall. That's taking the bloody mick, I tell you. I can't wait to shut this bloody software down tonight. Right. So I'll put... what's with this bloody... hang on a second. Something's not right here. It's better, I think, if not perfect. And I will go for the lower walls this time, all the way across, and then we will use that to select that, drag that across to here, grab you and you, like so, and then, oh, maybe actually we can get away with a maybe not. Or maybe yes. Okay, hang on. Cancel that last idea. Bring that out. Oh. Oh no, it's not going to work. You tit. You absolute tit. Very frustrating, because I was certain that was going to work then. Sure, I've done it in the past. About that. Right, so gatehouse, big gatehouse on the outside of the walls, and we'll have ourselves a moat and some private gardens with, of course, we can't not have the cemetery. Come on, fingers. The ancient cemetery. That'll have to be included. Don't know where exactly, but we'll pop it there for the moment. And then we'll use a little bit of I've got an idea for a lake, small ornamental lake, which will feed into the moats. I think that's going to do for now. We can get rid of this. Hang on. That can go. I don't trust this to not respawn or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that there. Let's have a little look at the chat. Excuse me. This reminds me of Chateau de Chantilly and BonBonB Castle. I deliberately mispronounced that. You reckon I visited the castle or two? Maybe one or two, but not many. There's one close-ish to me, which is spectacular. Warwick Castle is beautiful. Leeds Castle, look up Leeds Castle. That is a stunner. So yeah, there's one. But yeah, there's plenty of castles. Oh, there's one up near where my mum used to live. It's called BonBonB Castle. It used to have what's it called? Well, it used to be a castle. What's left is a wall. I mean, BonBonB Castle literally is kind of this now. Still, it was a nice day out for her when we went up there. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit square, which is why I want to do some more external walls to give a slightly different shape to the very square looking castle. But liking that we've got a third dimension in there. We have a drawbridge between two sections. We will have a moat at some point. So I'm good there. I haven't been to those castles, just the look. Hang on a second. I haven't been to those castles, just the look. Doesn't quite translate properly, but not in my head anyway. Maybe it does. Now there is a castle really is a fantasy map. Yes, I agree. Needs a castle. I would love to see the waterfall coming down the front of the castle and under the bridge. Yeah, it'd be nice. Not sure. I mean, we have got some waterfalls on the go, haven't we? Let's go kill a waterfall. You know you want to see it. You know you want to see it. Oh, well, you just know what's going to happen here, don't you? I'm going to need more vertical edge. But if I... Down. No. Down. Yeah, the problem is, because of the flat base, you can't have it pouring in front. And that'll probably start bouncing it. Bouncing the water. I know. The problem is, of course, the trees. The trees are a big problem. Can't allow it. I cannot allow it to happen. Not on my watch. Alright? But yeah, this area here might even move the entire castle a little bit. So it's a bit better centered. Or maybe even a little bit more elevated terrain. I don't know. Castle in the middle of the waterfall. Or maybe the top. Seems an interesting idea. In the middle of the waterfall. I mean, it can be done, I guess. Alright, let's go and have a little tinkle while we're here. What we've got. Well, I'm going to stick to this waterfall over here. Sort of building out a ledge, you mean? Here, maybe. Oh, I've got water pouring through here, but it might still work. Come on, out of there. Back to this. As soon as you place it, you get that horrible base plate. And there's not really much you can do about it. It's a great idea. If you were to edit it in the map editor and remove the base plate, create it into a prop. Oh, is that a prop? I can't remember if it's a prop or a building. I'm sure it's a prop. It's got to be a prop because it doesn't have to be placed by roadside. So yeah, it's got to be possible to remove the base plate or something. But yeah, excuse me. What's that one there? Oh, he was moving. I think that was an ambulance, but he was really moving. Back to castle. And put in a... Let me try again. Yep, one there. One there. Bring that over this way a bit. And down this way a bit. I think we've got to. Come on. Don't be shy. No, not that. There we go. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that point. My creative brain is starting to get a headache from this. But yeah, we'll do some extended grounds with a moat surrounding the main castle area, and we'll have a way of accessing the grounds around the back, I think. Yeah, we'll make it work. Right, pull the camera back. Scarborough. Trying to remember Scarborough. I'm thinking Whitby. Oh, check Whitby. If you like Gothic, they have Goth Fest once a year in Whitby. Long way from where I am. I've never been, but I know people that have, that are into the goth scene. Not really my scene, but yeah, once a year. I think they do Goth Fest because of the Dracula story, the Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think Whitby is where the ship comes back to the UK or to England from the trip to Transylvania, I believe. So I think that's how Dracula enters England, at Whitby. Bit of useless trivia. Bramber Castle really does look like the vanilla castle. Yes, what's left of it? There's nothing left of it really. But yeah, check Warwick Castle. Stunning castle. Carnarvon. I've been to Carnarvon Castle. There's one for your spelling. Prince Charles, now King Charles, was invested as the Prince of Wales. I think it was about 1970-ish at Carnarvon Castle. Another really stunning, good condition-ish castle. Really pretty one. Another one. If you want another pretty one, so Leeds Castle, which is nowhere near Leeds. That's a stunningly simple, beautiful castle. Arundel Castle, another really nice castle, but not as old as you think. If you do any research, you've forgotten. I've forgotten about factoids. Dang it! Yeah. Yeah, Arundel Castle. Look that one up. That one's again not a million miles from where I live, and we've had many a day trip up that way as a family in the past. Beautiful, 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 beautiful castle. But like I say, not quite as old as you'd think it is at first glance. But yeah, so networking, thinking ahead here. Got one, a big old bridge across here. I'm gonna have, go into this mode here. This is your start square. I'm thinking highway coming along the coast somewhere, maybe via this route. Big old bridge, intersection here with the highway carrying on, and then the main road entering through here and putting a small bridge so people that are starting building on the map don't need to have to worry about a bridge. They have access directly across into the main buildable area. Because the alternative for me would be to put an intersection here and then still having to put a bridge across into this area. So I'm thinking, yeah, we'll go big old bridge, intersection, know exactly which one I'm interested in anyway. So we can then have the highway pushing on this way. Might even have it as a single highway outside connection. Maybe not though. And then still not sure where I want the rail coming in from. Still not sure about that. Might be just a hidden tunnel outside connection with the rail coming in via a tunnel straight into the heart of the map maybe. I don't know. Haven't really got a plan for the rail. Highway. Do you know what? It might just be a single highway. You only really need one. Could tuck another one in from coming in this way, because that was the thought, bringing it along the coast, pushing it up. Probably coming across this way and then joining up. So possibly that, leaving basically, so you've got the bottom 2 tiers of the tiles will have highway access more or less immediately, and then you build and buy into the map, and then if you've got 81 tile, even more so. That's what I'm thinking. How to spell it? Carnarvon. Let me find it for you. Carnarvon Castle. But Arundel, yeah, that's how you spell Arundel. Well done. Right, I think we're gonna wind it down today. Good progress. Quite happy with everything, apart from the broken map editor. This is what I needed. I'm gonna toy with this water edge here. I don't know if I do I need this extra edge? Probably not. I might take that out. This is the main buildable area. I kind of like this. This was accidental flooding, but I actually kind of like this. So I might leave that in. But the shapes of the rivers, the placeholder shapes of the rivers are pretty good now. There's one spot where we might just add in an extra waterfall, but then we're good. Over here we've got a lot of waterfall detailing to go, underwater detailing, river work, tree work, network, then pretty much done. So what, 10 minutes? What do you think? Anyways, yeah, I am going to call it a night. I'm gonna get myself some shut eye. Face the day again tomorrow. Not sure when I'll next stream. Might be tomorrow night. In fact, it'll probably be tomorrow night. Possibly tomorrow morning, depending on how I'm up and about and whether I've got any tasks to do. As I may as well, if I am working on the map, I may as well stream while I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with the progress so far. One or two bits haven't come exactly how I wanted them to, but yeah, it's an interesting map. Usually takes around 25 minutes to make a map. Yeah. And 22 of those I try to come up with a name. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, cheers RCN. Cheers Random. Cheers Palladino. Cheers Matthew. Scrolling back up. Anybody else? Cheers Harry. Cheers Sauce. And I think that was everybody who commented. Oh, Anapu. Cheers Anapu. Cheers Pavel. Oh, nice selection of commenters today. David. Cheers David. Everybody loves a big old bridge. And oh, Gamer. This old Gamer was here as well. Forgot. Sorry, John. And David. Oh, we said David. We said David twice. Double shout out. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy doing these. It's been a long while since I got let loose on the map editor. It'd just be great if it was actually working properly. Right. Again, I don't have an outro. So I'm just going to say thanks for watching, commenting, for liking and for subscribing, for all you do for me. If you haven't already hit the like button, now is the time to do it, because you're going to forget in a moment. I will be back pretty dang soon. And then on Thursday, of course, we've got the next part of Viewfinder. So if you've not seen part 1, go and have a little look at that as well. Really good new game. Right, I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.